Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you to all that has liked my videos, commented, shared my videos, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you everyone. You guys are the best. So, in Nigeria, people address you address your elderly person as ma, sir. Good afternoon, sir. You even bow down, you even dobale, you prostrate, you would bend down and kneel down. In Yoruba land, you kneel down as a lady, and in as a guy, you would prostrate. So for here, I remember when I spoke to my supervisor first, of course, speaking on correspondence and email, doctor this, doctor that. And then once you come here, they will tell you to call them by their first name, like first name business, basically. Like, I was like, I struggled with it because in Nigeria, we say good day, ma. We say woman, good day, ma, good day, sir. The supervisor, professors in your department, you don't call them by their first name. Who are you? Hello? Where are you from? What are you doing? You don't call them by their first name. Even if you have a doctorate, even if you have a PhD, they are older than you. You greet and you bow down. Who are you? Who's your father? So that was, and then someone is telling me, a professor is telling me to call him by his first name. Huh? So I kind of struggle with it. I'll call them doctor. I'll still call them doctor this. But I'll tell you, once they tell you you should call them by their first name, please call them by their first name, because they actually become uncomfortable if you keep calling them by Dr. this and Dr. that. Like, it makes them feel like they're old, and please don't call them ma or don't call them sir. They don't want it. Except they ask you to. But it makes them feel old. Actually, they call my like ma'am or sir or ma to people that are like old people, like maybe grandparents or something. Then that's okay. But I remember one time I spoke to I sent an email to my supervisor in Nigeria, and I wrote good day, ma. And I copied, I CC'd my supervisor in the email, my supervisor that is here right now. And then when she saw it, she thought that the name of the person is ma. So when you want to write email here, you say hi, Dr. this. If your first time talking to them, you call them doctor. But if you have known them before, you say hi, this, just their first name. That's if they've told you to call them by their first name. So me writing good day, ma. So she thought that ma was the surname or the first name of this person. So when she wanted to write an email back to the person, she was like, hi, Dr. Ma. So she thought the name of my supervisor in Nigeria was Ma. So she realized that, oh, that's not her name. Ma is like a greeting, it's like a form of respect, to the person. She didn't really understand that. So that's something that was shocking. I kind of have to get used to calling them by their first name basis, no matter who the person, a professor, if they've told you call me by their first name, call them by their first name. That's okay, it's fine. It's not a problem. So that was something also that was shocking as well. I have to kind of adapt to it. And of course, don't lose your home training. If you go to a Yoruba setting or you go to Nigeria, you continue your thing. You dobale, you bend down. You have to bend down. You lie on the floor if you have to lie on the floor to greet. It doesn't say that. It doesn't take away your home training as well. You just, whatever you find yourself, you have to get used to the environment. You can't just say you are doing what you learned and you're saying hi to your mom or to your dad. Hi mom, hi dad, or something. Hi what what do you mean? Who are you? So just to be safe, please greet well. Another thing is that they pay for everything in Canada. I feel like that's just like, I don't understand. Okay, let me explain it. So of course you have to pay for light, you have to pay for your internet, you have to pay for your phone, you have to pay for sometimes you pay for water. I mean, that's okay. I feel like that's understandable. you pay for water, which I don't understand why. In my apartment, we don't pay for water. I think it's part of the rent. So, but we pay for the hydro, we pay for lights, we pay for our internet. Of course, I pay for my phone bill, and then you're paying for entertainment if you have that. And then what I feel like what is making me really trying to understand is why they pay for parking space. I don't really get that part. I'm not mad at the fact that you have to pay for amenities that you need to live. I mean, that's what makes the system work. The paying for the light and the internet and all of that makes the system work. I love that. But why am I paying for parking space? Why am I paying to park my car in my apartment? You get it? I don't really understand. I feel like maybe I'm missing something, you know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. You can comment down below and let me know. Maybe I don't understand something because I don't get it. Why am I paying to park my car in my apartment? So why did you build the parking space for? What did you build it for? Do you get like? And they pay ridiculous amount to park your car in just a space. So why did you build this? I understand that if you built if the parking space it was a business, that there's a parking space, like a parking space business, that kind of thing, where somebody builds a parking lot or an underground parking space for people to park their cars. They can pay to park their cars. I understand that. But in an apartment where there's a parking space and I have to pay to park my car in my apartment. So why am I paying for the rent? So why did you build it? Do you get what's the point? I don't understand. And the funny thing is that people's cars still get missing. People's cars still get stolen. Like people still miss their car. Like they still steal people's cars. So what am I paying for? Do you get? There's camera there, and there are cameras there. You know, I guess they're trying to secure it and stuff like that. But I don't get what I'm paying for. And the one that even baffles me is when you go to a place. Maybe you go to an eatery, or you go for an event at the center, and they're asking you to pay $10 for parking. Why am I paying for parking? I came to your center for an event. Why am I paying to park my car there? Like, will I carry my car on my head? I don't get it. Like, what do you mean? I don't get why there's that we're paying to park our car. Like, I still don't understand it. You park your car by the side of the road, you want to see somebody for some minutes, you have to just 1 minute, so you have to pay for parking space. Like, why is there parking space? What is the point? You get? I don't know. Is it to regulate the amount of I really don't understand. You know, maybe I should go and read up on that and understand, but I feel like that's not necessary to have that parking, like to pay for parking. We don't do that in Nigeria. I feel like in some parts, some places they do that just so that people will not park cars unnecessarily, and maybe that's why they do that here as well. So people will not just park cars and leave them and maybe just go or something. I guess it may not make sense though. Maybe that's why. Maybe so that people will not park their cars and just leave. Why would somebody park a car without driving it, you know? But I don't know. It's just like you pay for a lot of things here. It's just so much. It's so much bills. Bill here, bill there, bill there. And I feel like maybe because for me, I was staying in my parents' house when I came. Or before coming to this place. I was living with my parents, so I wasn't really paying a lot. I wasn't paying bills. I wasn't paying lights bills. I mean, we still pay lights bills in Nigeria. We pay. If you want to pay your internet, you pay your internet, you know. So it's your choice. So it's like that's how we have to pay for most of everything. You just get your pay, and then everything, bills here, bills here. And that's something that's, you know, I kind of have to get used to and adapt. But I'm not mad at it at all because it makes the life easy. There are things that are going fine. And again, so one thing that was shocking for me was that I had to pay tax. So this might sound I feel like we still do that in Nigeria. There's some places that they pay tax in Nigeria, but I feel like those places are kind of like the, you know, for the rich. I don't know, but I wasn't used to paying tax. Maybe they've already put tax in the things you're buying, but you know, you're not paying it different from what you're buying. So in this place, when I first came, and then I'll go to the store, I'll pick out some things, and then then money was still, I'm still trying to get used to living life. I haven't gotten my pay yet. I'm still trying to manage with the little I had. And then you calculate what you want to buy. Okay, this is $5, this is for $2. You put it in your cart, and then you're going to the store to go and pay. And they're telling you that it's more than what you have already calculated. And it's like, what's the remaining money that you're adding there? And you see that it's tax. Sis, but you're not telling me now. You don't tell me that I'm going to pay tax now. It's not part of it. So that was something I was just like, what's the meaning of that? Like, what do you mean? Just add it to the like, put it in the price of the good. So I know that I'm buying this is the amount I'm buying. Don't ask something at the end of the day. I don't know. Like, you can't really predict what the tax will be at the end of the day. I mean, you might try to calculate it in your head, but it's a lot of work. But if you pick something of $100, you might pay something of like $10 tax, depending on if it's food or not. But it's just ridiculous for me. I was just, maybe not ridiculous. I feel like it makes the system work as well. But it was surprising for me. Like, I was just like, oh, what is this now? What is this? The one that even pains me the most is when I'm buying a gadget. When you're buying like a laptop or a phone or something. You're buying phone and it's like, maybe you want to buy a laptop and it's $1,500. And you're paying tax of $200. What happened there? Why is there a tax of $200 now? What does that mean? Like, do you get? The thing is $1,500, $1,500, and you're paying almost 1/4 of it. What is happening there? So yeah, that was shocking for me as well, that I have to pay tax for every single item that I have that I'm buying. But I appreciate now that I kind of reduce it on food. There's some kind of foods that you buy that you don't pay tax on it. So that's good. That's good. It's just very high in things that are not about food, or when you go to restaurants or stuff like that. So okay, so that's all I have for now. I'm sure that other things that I probably didn't mention that you probably have experienced. So please leave them down in the comment section. I would like to interact with you and hear your beautiful experiences when you came here. What shocked you? What was that thing that shocked you to your bones, that you were like, this thing shocked me? Tell me that in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for joining me in this interesting video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and comment, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel to get more videos when I post them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. This video, I'm trying long go. What's happening? Mama, be pay me.